Hello, and welcome to Borrow Some Besties. This is a podcast where you can feel connection with others and you can get some social time in without having to interact and without catching any social bugs from anyone.
No cooties.
So we are therapists. We are not your therapist. This podcast is not intended to provide education, clinical advice, therapeutic treatment or treatment of any kind. This is meant to be for entertainment purposes only. So today, Erica and I'm Heather, one of the co-hosts. Why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Erica. I'm the other person that she gets to play around with.
And she axolotls questions from the hat. Yes.
That's how I show up to therapy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so today we have decided we are going to watch The Kings of Tupelo or Tupelo.
Tupelo.
A Southern crime saga, because this looks like it's right up my alley. And I know Erica has a love for this stuff as well. So,
full disclosure, already watched it, so I'm gonna be your guide because there's a lot, but you just need to know meth, body parts, Elvis. Okay,
meth, body parts, Elvis. Got it. So I am going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
For all of our friends, you can find this on Netflix. But due to all kinds of reasons, we can't be detected. All right. So to understand the world, you must first understand a place like Mississippi. And as a woman born in Mississippi, damn straight. Y'all don't even know. Listen to how this man talks and then tell me you don't hear.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Southerners know how to tell a good story.
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling that he's bummed out about who won the Civil War.
I think a lot of them are.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
I grew up on the Charlie Daniels band, and that song, "The South's Gonna Do It Again," was not. That wasn't a joke. That was January 6th. Because the South's gonna do it again. Yes, it is.
Oh my! What is happening with this?
There's meth. April 12th, 2013. He can't introduce himself. He's had some run-ins with the law.
Is that Elvis?
Casey. That's your first introduction into Casey?
Oh, okay.
You don't have a problem with having a few drinks and driving around drunk. Because that's Mississippi talk for fun.
Mm-hmm. I always get in the car. So interesting how the dialects in the different states are so incredibly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like learning a whole new language. My husband was dropped in when I brought him home for the first time, it was like all my dad's brothers, all of my cousins, and our accent, even though we're from Louisiana, we have a particular accent because we're so close to Mississippi and so rural. Like our community is so isolated, and you're literally like related to everybody in that town. So we all talk alike. And so my husband, who's Kansas Cityan for life, he is trying to play it cool in this like mess of Southern people with guns. And he's like, what the hell are they saying? And I would translate, and he would be like, holy shit, how did you get that from that? He says to him that it sounds like sometimes that there's like Irish. Sometimes he hears he hears other accents laid on top of that one, but he says that it is distinctly like our family. Like he can pick our
Huh.
family out of Louisiana.
Oh, weird.
Now, the other side of my family, my mom's side of the family, they spoke proper. They were all educated. They went to Catholic schools. And so their accents sound like, remember that show Designing Women, Suzanne
Yeah.
Sugarbaker?
Yeah.
That's what they sound like.
Huh.
Very proper. And you're going to do this and you're going to do that. And I said so. But the people that I come from, this is what we talk like right here. All right, so this is back when there was the infamous the neurotoxin that was set out in the mail.
Oh,
So
anthrax?
it's connected to this.
Yeah. Ah.
So this is a subset of that. The FBI has been following this man for years.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's big. The anthrax stuff with Obama.
Mm-hmm. I like very vaguely remember that,
I
which
remember
I think
reporting
is
on
just how
it.
I go through life.
So this guy in the pool, okay, I'll go ahead and get it through to you. This is the guy that is in the paper bag.
Mm-hmm.
This is him.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Kevin.
I hate it when I'm swarmed, mobbed by fans asking me if I'm that Elvis guy who got in trouble a few years ago.
Dad, you were the king of Tupelo.
Ah, okay.
Like, there's the trailer hood right now. When I say trailer hood, this is what I'm talking about. It ain't,
Oh,
they have wheels. This is the trailer hood. This is how we live. You don't take the
okay.
damn wheels off.
Uh-huh.
You don't know.
My trailer hood was quite different.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
aware. That's why I always have to show people, like, I assure you, that's not what you're thinking.
Uh-huh. It wasn't what I was thinking, actually. Mm-mm.
On wheels, 32 feet. That's what I grew up in with a family of 4.
Wow. Wow.
The kitchen table folded down into the bed.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I never grew. It's like an aquarium. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Kevin in the pool, he wrote a book,
Mm-hmm.
Missing Pieces.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to complete a screenplay, as one does.
Mm-hmm. You know, I could probably live in a trailer like that somewhere and just never come back.
Well, you got to go to town sometimes. You got to get
Maybe
supplies. You
I
can't grow
might.
everything.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But if I run into any animals, then for sure we're done because we already decided that I'll try to like convert a bear and he'll eat me.
We'll never know. Elvis bought his first guitar right there.
That picture doesn't look real, by the way. It's
Oh,
definitely AI. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Work
Everything.
creation.
Everything. Look at how sweet they are.
Oh, they are. And then they say something like that.
Elvis returns to Tupelo high as a motherfucker. This guy looks like he could take somebody to town, right? You got to be brutal. Throat, eyes, bite a chunk out their neck. I don't feel like that's Taekwondo etiquette.
I don't feel like it is either. It probably goes
That's
against the rules
Mississippi
of
Taekwondo.
sparring. Yeah, there you go. I watched a really funny comedian guy do a thing about how he was banned from karate or taekwondo worldwide. Have you seen that? I'll send it to you. Not worldwide. Maybe. No, he's banned from I think Australia too. I don't know. I'll find it and send it to you.
Oh, please do. So the guy that just came up that was the insurance Elvis, that is Casey's brother. And he's an Elvis impersonator. And he sells insurance.
Oh. Oh, so this is like a tourist town?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
It's just the birthplace of Elvis. It's
Okay.
marked. But no, I don't think that unless you're an Elvis fan, I don't think anybody's heading to Tupelo.
Okay. Okay.
So they're at Casey's mom's house right now. And she's showing off all of her Elvis memorabilia because she has been a lifelong Tupelo fan and she loves him. And she's been following Elvis her whole life.
Oh my.
And she says that he hugged her and kissed her. You know, in my hometown, they would say, where I'm from, there's a sign that says home of Jerry Lee Lewis, Mickey Gilley, and the preacher, Jimmy Swaggart. So a lot of people in my hometown, Jerry Lee Lewis would have played any number of places where they were, and he was a regular.
Huh.
And that's exactly where he was meeting up with his cousin.
Huh.
That's our claim to fame.
Oh, okay.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. Old Jerry Lee. I saw him in concert whenever I was in college. He was great.
Oh, wow.
He was still the killer.
Yeah.
He played in the rain in Memphis in May. I had a sign that was like, I'm from Faraday, Louisiana.
And he was like, oh, yeah. Can you move out of the way?
Pretty much.
I know. And that's Casey?
No, that's Casey's brother. That's the insurance salesman.
Yeah.
No, that's Kevin. You're right. It's Kevin. That is Casey. Yeah. That's Kevin Curtis, Casey.
I would not have got that.
Yes. So he is an Elvis impersonator. Yes. 7-time world finalist.
But also, it sounds like he was trying to earn his mom's love.
Yes. And then here comes his brother, who's already successful.
And he's stealing insurance dude?
Yes, that's Jack.
Okay.
And Jack is wealthy. And he became an overnight artist. Whereas Casey trained, he became an overnight.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
He's selling his insurance and then he's Elvis.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
He reminds me of Uncle Rico.
Yeah, for sure he does. Look, there he is with the football. Right on cue. He is Uncle Rico.
Yeah. Except a successful version of him.
Yeah, like if Uncle Rico made that pass. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But let's just say this. If you're making money down in Mississippi, a little bit of money looks like a lot of bit of money down there
Mm.
because there's abject poverty.
Hmm. What I didn't know was that was his work ethic. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Tony Robbins, personal empowerment.
I thought he needed help.
Look at those teeth. That guy is such a freak. I would listen to Tony Robbins 7 days a week. That's a good way to end up psychotic.
Was that Tony Robbins
Yes,
with
with
the
the
teeth?
teeth. Yeah, a
Okay.
lot of teeth. You know, he's like gotten in major trouble. He's like full on predator status. Like some of these like little things. Yes,
See in
girl.
the
He
files?
is. I think he's like on the island doing shit, pepping them up.
Yikes. I don't know.
So here's their idea. They're going to be two Elvises.
Hmm. Like Double Trouble.
That is their name.
For real. I
So they're basing it on the fact that Elvis really did have a stillborn child that was supposed to be a twin named Jesse.
didn't know that.
So they reclaimed it and said, "What if Jesse never died?"
This is amazing.
Double trouble. See, in the world, double trouble. You nailed it.
Oh,
Foreshadowing skills of a queen.
yep, yep,
That's a bold move, right?
yeah. I mean, I could see where people put together like shows of if like this person didn't die in a plane crash, here's how this one scene
Would have.
of his life would have gone down. But this is like a baby. He's
This
shaking his butt
Elvis.
on grandma.
Yeah, they love it. They love
Incorporating
it.
full-blown martial arts.
Yes. Yes. Double trouble. Took off. Look at that, girl.
Oh my gosh.
They had a full on damn show. They were in Japan. Maybe
So
that's why we're not launching. We need to get to Japan.
yeah, yep.
It'll be like white women with problems.
Oh my gosh.
The ladies, they're enthralled. They love it. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Yes, Queen. Why don't I send them over later on today? 95-year-old women trying to molest me. That's part of the gig.
Oh, he's trying to say that they did like threesomes.
I think
That's
that
what,
they did a lot of stuff.
but that's what he's trying to say. They like,
Are you asking the person that's autistic to read between the lines? He didn't say
I
that. So,
apparently
and to
am.
my understanding, no. But I know that shit went down in
Yeah.
Freaky Town. Okay. Now here's the person that's going to remind you of somebody that we know very well. So just sit down and enjoy her.
Okay.
Laura. That's That's Casey's wife.
Elvis
That's on their bucket
impersonator.
list. Yeah,
Every girl wants to sleep with an Elvis impersonator at
that's
least
what's
once
up.
in their life. I am glad to say or to see that she is not claiming to be like a triplet to get into their act.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, okay.
They love her boobies.
Oh my. Why are we showing home movies? Who
Yep, he loved
provided that?
Casey.
The Foot King?
He's a footman.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh my god. And then a baby came. That's how babies are made, from feet in
Oh,
Mississippi.
yikes. So, there is one time I was around a couple where the guy had a thing for feet and like would suck on the girl's toes. And we were like as a family visiting their family, and it was her boyfriend. They had like just graduated. Maybe we went out for graduation. I don't know. And then I think that we were there when Princess died. And then every time somebody mentions Princess Di, I think about that guy sucking on her toes on the porch swing. It was gross.
Dude, that is so gross. Oh no. I dated a guy that was like into feet, and he just like asked me about my feet, and I'm like, okay, that'll be the end of that. And I mean, I have really cute small feet, but I'm just like, nope, that ain't it. It's weird. Feet are gross. I don't care how cute they are. So he gets an idea. Casey's got to make this money. He's a new dad. So he starts a cleaning business, and he's good at it. He broke and clean, and he gets some good contracts. He's making money too because he listened to Tony Robbins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they still doing the Elvis impersonator thing?
It's just part time. He's got to focus on really making money because he's got these kids now. And he got a contract with the hospital,
Oh, he's high. He's
largest
so
rural hospital in America.
Uh-huh.
It is the top employer of the state of Mississippi.
Is it really?
Hey, fun fact, I got a document around here somewhere. I'm collecting retirement from the state of Mississippi. Hey, love y'all.
How did that? What?
Grandma. Grandma set me
Wow.
up,
Yeah.
and I just rolled it all over. And so the state of Mississippi, she was employed by a hospital, and yeah,
Yeah.
so she has like a state pension.
Hey. Your grandma was awesome.
She was awesome. She was like, "Hey, girl, hey." But every time I get like a little notice in the mail, it'll say like Mississippi, and I'm like,
Yeah. I just want to point out that they made an Elvis birthday cake where Elvis was mopping.
"Try." Such a good writer.
Oh.
Now this is where we are really gonna get weird.
Oh.
So
Okay.
buckle up, Buttercup.
Now, is this just in the story or is this true?
It's
Not
true.
Oh.
Yeah, when I clean up a lot of blood, I'm like, I want a Dr. Pepper too.
Oh my gosh. Dr. Pepper would be so good. Sorry.
So he says that he opens the freezer and there's a severed head. And he saw the man in the emergency room the night before, and now he doesn't have a head, and it's in the fridge, just where he gets his Dr. Pepper. There's body parts, and he doesn't know what to do.
What have I stumbled upon looking for my Dr. Pepper? It was hot. I was thirsty.
Head.
So,
Don't tell anybody. The next morning, I told every person I could find. You want to see it? Gathered everyone around lunch.
dude, I think you're a few seconds ahead of me
Oh,
because there's Cameron
well,
and Antoine. I came out at lunch and gathered everyone around. I sure did. Wrapped in plastic.
it's fantastic.
I was called over the call. Oh.
I'm not. He's like, I'm in trouble. Yeah, bro, you found all the body parts.
So if he's banned for life, does that just mean working, or he can't even go there by ambulance?
He's banned.
Whoa. So what happens if he shows up at the ER? They just turn him away?
Yes, they check him out. And they're like, get him out.
Stabilized and
Stabilize
dang.
them.
Yeah, Kevin, we have the body parts.
Try it, Tony Robbins. You have a question?
Oh my gosh. You ask. What truth? That you saw body parts? Okay.
Gotta get that gateway.
At that point in time, wasn't there just like the Oregon Trail on it or something?
No, because
Oh,
he's on the internet. So this is like post 2001.
okay.
It just looks outdated because it's Mississippi. The time that the land that time forgot.
Mm.
So even back in the day, apparently there was a dark web.
Yeah.
So what he's alleging is that there is a widespread, well-known conspiracy going around where these hospitals and the morgues collect body parts and then resell them on the black market. And he's saying that him finding that is proof, and that whenever he went to the dark internet, that there were other conspiracy theorists, that were reporting similar things. And so that's what he's spending all of his time on right now, is saying that he can prove this, that there are cadaver parts being sold at postmortem after the family does not know that this is happening. Now, maybe later on after this, we do watch the HBO documentary, The Mortician, because as wild as this sounds, The Mortician actually validates that what he's doing is actually real.
Yeah. Well, and I don't have HBO. And I do have an HBO show that I desperately want to watch. So I'll have to figure out something.
I'm sure I can share my log on.
No, that's illegal. We're never going to do anything illegal.
If your bestie doesn't let you borrow passwords, that's not your best friend.
But we're not going to do anything illegal.
You would never do that.
Never. Thank you. Okay. So, no, they were talking about the black market on one of my podcasts that I like.
So yeah, they gave the statement that yes, we harvest organs, but not without anybody's consent.
And we don't sell them.
No.
Adult.
But what were you saying about the other show that we're never going to share?
Oh, the passcodes.
Yeah.
We're not going to share passcodes. There's another HBO show that I want to watch. I watched the first season of it when I was home visiting my dad and my brother. And they have a second season now. It's The Pit.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to watch that.
I'll check it out.
I loved the first season. I really did. And the second one, there's supposed to be a bunch of, I don't know about a bunch of, but stuff about mental health in there. And I always feel really anxious because people either nail our profession or they're the reason that we continue to have
people have bad names. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting if somebody actually captured it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things that I always tell people. I'm like, if you've never been to therapy before, whatever the hell you've seen on TV or the movies, that ain't it.
Mm-hmm. People are always like, do I lay down? Where do I lay down? It's like, you can lay down if you want, but it's going to be really uncomfortable.
It's going to be kind of awkward. Yeah. I just think too, like when, we're hanging out with like non-other people like us, just normies, they're like, are you analyzing me?
No.
I'm sorry, do what? First of all, I'm not a psychoanalyst.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I do know how to do an FBA. I can tell you the function of your behavior if you want me to watch you and do some charting.
See, I intentionally don't. I have a whole.
Oh, I don't tell anybody.
No, I mean, when I leave my office, I shut that part off.
Oh, yeah.
So on my ride home, people are like, on my ride home, I completely try to get grounded and centered. And so when people are like, are you analyzing me right now? No, I do that every day. No desire to do it now. I willfully refuse to do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. More of that. Yeah. Do you work for free?
I mean, apparently people think we do. That's a whole nother story, though.
They almost can't help themselves.
Yeah.
And we almost can't help it. But after years, I think we're learning some boundaries. Like I've learned to often just say, like, I'm an accountant. Who wants to talk to an accountant? Nobody. So for a long time, I would just say therapist and let people let it lie. But then I stopped doing that because then people would be like, massage. And I'm like, I
Right.
will never touch you. And why would you say that about me? Like,
So,
and then like respiratory therapist. I'm like,
mental health.
am I
Yep.
not giving that? Apparently,
hmm
I'm
And
okay
then
with
there are
that. If
other
I don't look like
places
a
where you
therapist, that's
can't
fine.
not give it. So, like, I'll be out. I'm a terrible liar. So, a few times people are like, what do you do for a living? And I'm like, I work at Target. Like, I'm a cashier at Target. And they're like, oh, and they'll ask a follow-up question. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I lied. Sorry, I
I'm like,
don't know why I lied, but I did.
this is why I just go to the highest hilt with all of my nonverbals
hmm
and code myself to be like unfuckable.
hmm
When you look like this, nobody really says much of anything, and I'm all about it.
People tell me things. I still remember the first time it happened when my partner was with me. We
Oh
were at
no,
like a Cracker Barrel in the middle of Nebraska, and the waitress came over to get like drinks, and she was like, what do you guys want to drink? And then just this thing happened where we made eye contact, and she was like, I underwent a specific type of medical procedure
because
yesterday.
nothing says what's for dinner like a medical procedure.
Yes. And I shouldn't be at work today, but they made me come in anyway. And my
So
partner
let's
is,
lay on some shame for making her work. That's awesome.
so then there's just like this pregnant pause. And my partner is like, uh, I'll have a lemonade. Just made
I've
me.
come a long way with it. My husband has seen it. He just says the whatever he sees that I'm a shapeshifter, that I can hone in on anybody at any time and mirror that. And he thinks that that is amazing.
hmm
He
I
takes
do
advantage of that.
too,
Yeah.
but it also drains
Oh, yeah.
energy with me.
He always
That's
says
why
that, like, I
it's
make a friend
limited
no matter where I go.
where I get
And
paid.
I wouldn't say that I make a friend because I don't feel the same way. But there are lots and lots of times where, and this, like there have been full on people in our careers that have like thought that like we were besties, me and them, and I'm like, never. If you've never been to my house, we're not friends. You can say whatever the fuck you want to, but we're not friends.
You know?
But it's like the difference between like how we make people feel and how they interpret that. And a lot of times it can feel like friendship, but I'm not offering friendship because if I really was being your friend, I'm going to roast you first of all.
hmm
I'm going to start with a solid roasting, skip
hmm
over all of the validation.
hmm But also, I think it's really hard because that is one of the things in our careers. Anytime we are fortunate enough to be with a team, there is that dark humor, there is that roasting, there is that whatever, because there's no way we can do this every single day without it.
Nope.
There's no way anyone can do this once a week without it.
Nope. It ain't normal.
Mm-mm.
Just like Double Trouble. So basically, this is the synopsis. So Casey just has gone down this rabbit hole on the dark web. He's staying up all night. He's not taking care of his kids. The bills are mounting up. The brothers are fighting. Like, all of this stuff is just not really going great. Okay. He has already been suspecting that his brother has feelings for Laura.
Yikes. With a barcode on it. Website. Sorry. Fuck your website. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm gonna teach you what your daddy didn't teach you. I started watching Yellowstone. Like, I have never had any desire to watch it. And I was waiting for one of the World Cup games. And I was on Peacock and I was like, yeah, I'll see what the first one's about. But there's and now I'm hooked, of course. But one of the characters goes up to this guy and he's like, are you gonna fuck me, or I refuse to fuck you, or something. And she's like, oh, I'm not gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your wife and your brother. And all of that. That's what that reminds me of.
That is what's up. That's the best plan I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I never ran off with a brother, but I did run off with my fiance's best friend. Sorry about that. It looks like things worked out. You're welcome. He wasn't really your friend, clearly.
Exactly. I don't think I ever ran off with anyone.
I full on did. I was engaged. I had a wedding cake. I had a wedding dress. I had a wedding date. I had it all. And I ran off with the best man.
Okay. Was it on the wedding day?
It was about, let's see. We were scheduled to get married in the end of May. Like May 20th, I think, was our original wedding date. And I think I called it off in like March.
Oh, okay.
And I did the running off later. Like, I just called it off. And everybody just thought I had cold feet. No, my feet were warm. Just somebody else.
That's awesome. See, I have never done that. And I think it's because, I know it's because my high school sweetheart, we broke up, and like for that weekend, we broke up on like a Monday. And one of my friends went to movies with him like on the next Saturday, and it hurt. It hurt. And we were from separate, very small towns. So you had to like sign people up if you were bringing them as a guest.
To the dance, right?
And she brought him, and somebody else brought his new girlfriend who was at a different school, right? And they like made out like near my house, in front of my house.
Oh,
and I had to take the ACT the next day.
That's not good ACT prep.
It's not. You know, they should make a documentary about me.
I took that motherfucker like 6 times. I just kept on wanting to like max it out. I just kept on taking it. No, I'm taking the ACT.
Yeah. I don't remember what score I got. But what I do remember is there was somebody who was being a complete asshole and was like bragging about their score. And they were like, I'm the best, I'm the best. And they were like, what'd you get? And I said one above hers just to piss her off. I don't know what I actually got. It wasn't that.
I know that nobody has really ever asked me since. I know it was a big time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I was a perfectionist.
If you
I know
get
that
enough,
nobody was making me do it. I did it myself.
if you get high enough to get into college, that's the last time you need it.
Exactly. No,
And how many football players go to college? And I'm
I mean, I think
picking
so.
on them just because they repeatedly take
Well,
hits to
yeah.
their
But I
heads.
mean, I went to Mizzou, which is a big football school, and now it's in the SEC, and so it's even bigger now. Um, you still have to have it. I mean, like I think the minimum requirement on the ACT to get to Mizzou is the 23. And if you don't have it, they will take other things in consideration, like your GPA and your class standing, as well as that, like what you did. So, like if you're an all-state running back and you had a 3.7 and you graduated in the top 15%, they would stack that against that 18 ACT to get them over to that land. But if you didn't have the grades, they would usually send them out to um, a community college that had a straight farming deal with Mizzou, and they would send them for the prerequisites to get them out of that territory to catch enough credits to get them up to Mizzou to go play.
That's smart. Off,
So
but
they
smart.
had a way to get all of them in there. But for anybody to academically go, you had to hit that, and that was just the minimum.
Yeah.
Now, the friendship thing, let me just tell you this. This might have been a sign of some of the tism. I'm deeply empathic when it comes to a lot of different kinds of emotions. I have zero emotions whenever it comes to romantic shit. So, like when you said like it hurts, like I've been cheated on and I like it has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I consider it a favor. Like obviously
Mm-hmm.
you're not into me. The only time that I ever draw like a real firm line is like obviously exposing somebody to something dangerous like STDs or something like that. I'm not cool with that.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not saying I endorse cheating. But the concept of the feelings, and I know this makes me sound like a complete sociopath, but I've never understood them because there's like, it seems to me like humans that are neurotypical, especially like have like this, like almost like this is my stuff. Like it's like a property thing. This is my person and you don't touch my person. And I don't identify that way. Like if somebody wants to touch my husband, girl, go for it. What? It has nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I would I necessarily like it? Well, I guess I probably wouldn't just sign up for it, but to be like, I'm going to pull my hair out and just lose my shit. No,
Yeah.
it just doesn't compute that way.
Yeah. So my husband worked in a different part of the city when I was pregnant with our first son, and he got a promotion that gave him a really big bump in salary. And it meant he was at work sometimes for 31 hours straight. Would come home and sleep 3 and then have to go back in. So I was hormonal and I didn't realize that this conversation had apparently only happened in my head, or he has forgotten it. But I can recall one night at like, I don't know, 2 in the morning. I'm like, why don't you just get an apartment by your job so you can fuck your new girlfriend there? And he doesn't remember that, but I told him about it like yesterday. I don't remember when we got on something, but um yeah, I was crazy.
I will say that the only time that I have ever actually been that person was when I was pregnant, and this is what I'll say about it. I was pregnant, big pregnant, and it was wintertime, and there was snow. And it had been snowing and it was like midnight and it was like my husband was gone. And in my head, in my crazy rumination head, hormones, I'm like 34, 35 weeks pregnant. I can't breathe. I've got the windows open because my ass is hot. And all I know is that my husband is gone, and I have ruminated myself into thinking. Now, this is where it's funny that he's gone to the strip club in the middle of the night. Girl, if the one of us was going to be caught at the strip club in the middle of the night, is going to be me. And we both knew that. So, I mean, that was like where the comedy started, because it was like he was going to be a lot of places, but it wasn't going to be at the strip club. That was my own. Yeah. And so he comes in at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, well, you've been at the strip club. And he was like, I have been out shoveling the goddamn snow, so your pregnant ass doesn't die if you go into fucking labor. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. Well, I mean, yeah. Thank you. Good night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
he still teases, like, if he goes out, he's like, hey, I'm going to the strip club. I'm like, got to put these girls through college. That's right.
So that's the guy who was narrating, but how is he connected with Elvis?
He's not.
Okay.
He's just an impersonator
Of
Elvis.
oh, he is
Are you talking about the senator guy?
the funeral dude.
The funeral guy. So he's just a part of the story because he owns a funeral home. So he has no connection to Mississippi or to Elvis, but he's from Tupelo too. And his mom was like governor or something in Mississippi, and they were very well off. And then he went into politics. So he comes in because Casey believes that the funeral homes and the hospitals are in cahoots selling these body parts right underneath these people's noses.
Yep.
And he's one of the big men. He's the state representative, and he owns a funeral home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, while this is all going on, Casey's losing his gourd. Like, he is just on the internet 24/7.
Yeah.
Doing substances.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's trying to connect these dots, and it's leading to him to these different kind of people.
Oh, good. He's starting the string board.
That's right. That's what'll always get your mystery solved right there.
Mm-hmm. And it definitely proves you're not paranoid.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
What? Okay. So what are we thinking?
About what?
I don't know. About the show.
Well, I know too much. So what do you think?
I think it's very interesting. I think I would probably have to go back through and watch it again.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to miss. And the way that they story tell, it's not linear, and there's stories within stories and there's side stories.
Oh
So yeah, every time you watch it, you catch something a little bit different. But um, the next one, they definitely dive more into like what's really going on, like substance use,
Wow.
untreated mental health, and just
Ooh.
how far that spiral can go.
Okay.
And of course, a lot of, salacious stuff. And listen, I did it one time. I ran off one time. I ain't running off no more. Okay. I learned my lesson. It didn't work out. The fantasy is very different from the reality. And we moved in together. We gave it like 6 months, and then we moved in together after I called off my wedding and everything, and we moved in together, and we were over within about 4 months.
Oh wow.
The reality of it all completely undid anything. But the pragmatic aspect of it says, literally, if I would not have fucked around and found out, I wouldn't be sitting here with you now. Because I would have been done married in 2005, and that would be a damn tragedy because she wasn't ready. Okay.
Uh-uh.
whatever got me to get not married, that's the right choice, even if it
Yeah.
wasn't necessarily the most moral.
Yes. Well, and I like that you did it early enough that it wasn't like making phone calls and saying, don't get on the plane,
Oh
right?
no,
Or,
no, 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 no. And there were no children. Nobody had children. We were young enough, figured things out. Everybody ended up married. Everybody ended up happy. Everybody is fine. There was a much cheaper way to do it though, friends. And I never had a wedding. I will just say that much. Like I called off the wedding and I had everything and I never went back. Like I just ended up just getting married like on a whim in an office because like all of that was just like ew. Like I think that that was a big part of it too. Like he was like the bride. Like he wanted
um,
to get married and I was
mhm.
just oh shit. It seems like forever seems like a long time.
It kind of is if you're lucky.
Yeah, but just saying that because I think a lot of people do fantasize that the affair is going to be the magic, and it's not.
Mhm.
People in affairs with their affair partner, it doesn't work out. The fantasy's gone, reality kicks in. You really don't like that person the way that you think that you do, and that if you started out in some kind of deceit, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Yep. Yep.
That's what I know about that.
Okay. So let's go ahead and wrap up. It was great to see you, bestie. Thank you for spending time with us. If you have any suggestions, if you want us to watch episode 2, if you want to see us doing something different, please leave a comment. Um, yeah. Anything else to add?
No. Have a great week, bestie. I'll see you this weekend. We may be doing a live
We should.
soon.
Dude, we
Coming
should.
coming at you from Dodge. What?
Yep, we should.
What?
Woo!
Two of us in the same room, moo Let's
Yes.
do.
Okay. All
All right.
right. Take care.
Goodbye, everyone.
Love you. Bye. Thanks for joining us today.